Today at White Coast Marine we've got a lovely new listing. It's a 1989 Trader 44. It's quite a rare one this, it's the 4-cabin model. It's got the Caterpillar 3208 diesel engines and it's very nicely pointed. So let's have a look and see what she's got. So we're going to start with a little walk around the bow, and as you can see all the teak decking on the foredeck has been completely refurbished and done. It's in very good condition. The anchor windlass works just fine, no problems there. We've got a bit of polishing to do on the upper superstructure, but that's coming along very nicely. The boat is in generally very good condition. She has full protective screens, covers for all of the glass all the way around the boat, so if you're leaving her for any length of time you can keep that safely protected from the sun. The side decks on this boat are, as you can see, quite wide enough to be able to walk down quite comfortably. You don't have to step sideways, you can just walk normally. It's always a bonus when you've got to move around on the boat. And then we're going to go and have a look at the quarterdeck here. So as we come through to the quarterdeck, this is the area directly above the aft cabin, and the owners have got a nice little rattan furniture set on here. It's well sheltered space because it's the Sundeck model with the full fiberglass aft canopy. So it's a great entertaining area with good shade, ideal in the Mediterranean sun. Moving to our hydraulic passerelle, an absolute must for Mediterranean mooring, and that reaches out there no problem at all. All working just fine. Stainless steel davit set as well. I believe there is a tender available for this boat. We will find out more about that shortly. Moving inside as we head inside the port side doorway, takes us straight to a very large chart table. You can get a decent sized chart on there and plenty of storage underneath, full of the bits and pieces that you want to put. Moving across to the starboard side, we have our helm position. It's got a full suite of Raymarine electronics, including autopilot, log, chart plotter, etc., with clock and barometer up top. And we've got some gauges across there on the port side, with battery monitor system, full inverter on the boat, 7,000 kilowatt inverter, Navtex up there, and some more speakers. Heading down the forward companionway, there's 4 steps, which are nicely sized. You don't really have to go down backwards, although it would be advisable to do so in the rough stuff. Heading into the forward V-berth, it's quite spacious. There's a fill-in section that drops in the middle to make it into a full double V-berth. It's a hanging space in the cupboards on both sides. It's adjacent to the heads and shower there on the starboard side. And then we have twin cabin here on the port side as well. Again, more storage space there. I don't think I've ever seen a boat with so much storage as this boat. We've also got a insulated wine cellar under the floor just there, because let's face it, you should never go to sea without a wine cellar. Into our electronics control, or electrical control panel shall I say. Back up into the main saloon, we've got a nice touch in here because a lot of these traders I've seen have the circular table arrangement over there, which it's quite funky, but it's not ever so practical, I don't think. This, on the other hand, as you can see, is the full shebang. Plenty of space around there, no wasted space at all. And similarly, a lot of traders have a galley that's dropped down those stairs there at the aft. The galley aboard this one is full size. It's got a proper size fridge. Under here we have a electric ceramic cooker hob and a full microwave and fan oven of the Bosch variety, with a freezer compartment underneath there. we have twin sinks, one with a drainer on, quite a good depth, and all of the hot water system works, as does the heating and the air conditioning. Very well maintained. So moving down the aft companionway, again we've got 4 steps down, decent sized steps, straight into the aft cabin, which of course, being a trader, is huge. It's got a full double island berth there, and then over on the starboard side there's seating with a makeup area, which we'll just go and have a look at that. It's all a bit Art Deco. And then we lift that up. Again, the storage theme continues in this boat, with book storage there or whatever you want up behind the head, behind the bed. More storage shelf up the top. There's cupboards underneath everywhere, and of course under the beds as well. The master cabin does have ensuite, heads and shower. It's also got a little bathette as well. A nice sliding panel door on the front there as well. Television in the cabin has a DVD player in the side of it. Both the televisions on the boat do work just fine. Then we're going to head into the next cabin. On the starboard side we have a bunk bed arrangement. Now the owners on this one have temporarily removed the lower berth to make this into more of an office type space. So seated here, the top bunk becomes a desk where you can sit looking out the porthole, and you can have a laptop on there or whatever. And there's 4G internet box available for the boat as well. So let's go and have a look at the engine room. You might think it's just an engine compartment, but no, this 44-foot boat does have a full engine room. Watch this. Here we go. Below decks, we have a pair of Caterpillar 3208 diesels. They are maintained to a very high standard. The owner is a former merchant navy deck officer, and as you can imagine, looks after this boat extremely well. There's the inverter there. We have a generator in this box here. There's air conditioning and heating, of course. Moving up onto the flybridge, we can see again all the teak right through this boat has been done, beautifully restored. Adequate room on the flybridge for, well, I've just taken several steps to walk along it, but there's seating up here for probably eight or nine people, I would imagine. Central helm position, the traditional ship's wheel. We have Raymarine chart plotter electronics up here, autopilot, ICOM VHF radio repeat up here, and our engine gauges there. They have a protective screen that comes down over them. And a good old-fashioned compass right where you need it, directly ahead of the helm. Another look at that teak. Beautiful condition. And of course, nice big bimini that goes the full length of the flybridge for lots of shade. So if you'd like to come and have a look at this Trader 44, give us a shout at White Coast Marine. We've got all the details here and you can come and see it anytime you like.